here with Coach David Kniffen after a tough 4-set loss to Long Beach. Coach, give us your initial impressions of the match.
Initial impressions is Long Beach is playing like a number 1, number 2 team in the country right now. They're gonna be tough to crack. And they do some things that I think we don't see regularly in our practice gym. Shots that our guys hit that go down when we're training or maybe against other teams don't go down against Long Beach. And so it takes some getting used to for sure, and we never really get warmed up to it.
What's something you can do to crack that code? Is that something you can practice? Is that something that's purely on film? What can you do to improve the next time you see this team?
Well, I think certainly we're a physical team, and we've got some size. The volleyball just needs to catch up to that size a little bit. The lineup that we started with out there tonight, it has some potency, but again, you just get out volleyed, and that's the story of when you play Long Beach State, I think.
Last week was a little bit rough for you guys. You pulled out 2 wins, but they were both 5-set marathons. You think that had a little bit of a toll on your team, or you guys coming in feeling fresh? Tell us about that.
Yeah, nothing that would have impacted our play tonight. Definitely emotionally and physically exhausted after the weekend. Anytime you're going 5 and then going 5 on back-to-back nights that's a lot. It's a lot to ask you guys. But those opportunities to play in 5-set matches, it's just priceless, and it's so much fun. Just as a competitor, as a coach, I mean, our guys and in front of a good crowd, and we had, I think, 2,500 people against our UCLA match. And when you're in the Brent Center playing against, iconic opponents, going 5, I mean, that's just a great environment.
A match like this, on the road, you took a little bit of a lick in there in a couple of those sets. Is that something that you think your team will carry with them? Is that something that they'll be able to brush aside and move on pretty quickly? You know your team better than we do. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I hope they take it with them a little bit, because we got punched in the mouth tonight and never really responded. Despite pulling out a close 3rd set, we were taken out of our game a little. So yeah, no, it certainly stings a little bit. I hope it stings, and I hope we can go make some improvements. I mean, we're still it's the first day of March. There is time, and I think there's a lot of improvement to be had with our team.
Speaking of that, I know you guys use a lot of lineups. Is that something that you're feeling out throughout the match? Is that something you're seeing in practice? Would you rather have a set 7 that goes, or are you the kind of coach that likes to just ride the hot hand?
I'm just trying to take the longest view I can and think about, realistically where the bar is set at UC Irvine is, we're not just trying to be a top half team. We're trying to compete for a national championship. So I can't really get caught up in the, if this is going to work tonight or tomorrow. I got to think about what's going to work in a playoff run and winning 6 matches in a row. So that guides my decisions most of the time, as much as anything.
What about here for the rest of the season? What are you looking forward to most seeing from your team? The growth, the individual matches, the road matches, the home matches. What are you looking for most?
Well, I always love the opportunity to travel with the team. We've got a nice road trip coming up, so certainly not looking past our road trip up to 405 to play Northridge on Friday, and then we're on the road really for all of March. So we go out to the Midwest. I love going out there and playing. Travel with the team is great, especially at this point in the season. But internally, I'm just looking forward to watching these kids continue to grow up and trying to enjoy these final moments with the seniors. It's a special group that we've got, and just been awesome to work with an outstanding crew. I'd like to drag this out for them as long as possible.
Coach, you've had a great season. Let's shake this one off and move on. Thanks for taking the time for Off the Block Vlog. Have a great evening.
Appreciate it.